I'm Tim Hoover, the Executive Vice President of the Central Region. This is Mike Kelly, General Superintendent, Field Operations, and also Head of Quality Control and Education for the company. Where we're standing right now is one of our distribution centers we have in the company. The second one is located in Cincinnati, Ohio. The company's been in existence for over 70 years. Within those 70 years, this operation here isn't new to our business. We've actually been doing fabrication in our company for well over 30 plus years. What we always look to do is try to sharpen the saw a little bit more to get a little more efficiency out of what we did yesterday. So the process we go through internally is we will take a set of contract documents, construction documents, take that concept, turn it into an actual plan view that in turn goes through our CAD, computer-aided drafting and design process. We will then turn that product over into our guys that will break that coordination drawing down in bite-sized pieces. So as the product comes into our receiving area, every item that goes out on the job site will be verified and validated within our distribution centers. Those are verification stickers that are indicating that we have a tracking system that allows for us to communicate to the superintendent what is actually in each one of those boxes, so that upon the receipt of this material and equipment, they can very easily grab that, stage it in the area for installation, so our quality mechanics and our field staff can install that product efficiently and effectively.
One of the things you notice too is everything's up either in carts, in baskets, so it's mobile. So instead of those guys having to hand carry and move all that stuff on the project site, it's up and it's off the ground. Most of our customers, if that material is laying on the ground, they consider it trash. It's trip hazards, so it helps enhance our safety program also. We are ISO certified, which is a really big deal within the construction trade. For manufacturing, it's fairly common, but for a construction company to have that ISO certification is really out of the norm. I want to talk briefly about our automated welding process here today. This is a MIG welding machine with a positioner that turns the weld. What that brings to us is we can do in 5 minutes what it takes me as a field welder, it takes me 60 minutes to do. So what we bring to market is to be able to make that weld in just minutes of time what it takes hours in time to do. And the quality of that weld. Even being a good craftsman and we have good field welders, no one can produce a weld the same quality and the same timeline as what this automated machine can do, which reduces our manpower out there on the site and exposure of our people out there on the site. So we see this as one of our most important processes we do. So once every weld is completed here in the shop, we've got a section of the shop here that we do nothing but testing. They put a pressure test on it, which reduces the potential for us having any kind of leaks or any kind of issues out in the field. Once they do the test, they put these shipping caps on there to ensure that we don't get any debris or any particulate or anything inside our pipe. So we install completely clean systems. It's something we think adds value to the job that we do.
We're in an area that was developed a little more than a year ago. We call this the mezzanine. This is where we pre-assemble larger components such as mechanic rooms. This is the area in which we bring all the parts and pieces that have been accumulated through the process, from coordination to spooling to fabrication to pre-assembly to assembly. The reason we're doing this is to go back and ensure that all the parts and pieces that we have prefabricated and that we are assembling were actually made up so that it diminishes the downtime that we would typically experience out on the job site.
I think one of the things that's important to understand, what we're able to do is customize the prefab to what the job site will allow. The more that we can prefab, the more that we can assemble and have it to where it's ready, where it hits a job site, it is truly plug and play, the more that will do. No matter what kind of building's out there, we have a prefab solution for that building to bring it to market quicker and add quality.
The job site conditions are constantly changing. This environment, there's nothing changing about the overall envelope of this facility. The only thing that's changing is the product that's being assembled. Thinking back over the years that of all of the projects that TP Mechanical has worked on, we haven't done any of those projects without other contractors being involved. When we sit down at the beginning of any project, whether it's a remodel or a new build, that it's very important that we understand what the end user's main objective is. And the only way to become great is to be able to include others that have other experiences, so it allows us to grow to a greater level.